Okay, so let us start. In last session, what we have learned, like release procedure for purchase requisition, right? Yeah. Okay, let us start. So in last session, what we have discussed, release procedure for purchase requisition, right?
Yes, release procedure for PR and PO both.
Both we have completed.
Yes.
I guess I only completed PR. Just cross check. I just completed for PR, I guess. For PO, it's just pending. So in that session, we
Okay.
will discuss for PO. As I remember,
Okay.
just check the notes, okay? Just check the notes. Configuration of PO PR I completed, but release procedure I just completed for PR only, as I remember.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now we will do release procedure for purchase requisition. Can you see my screen? Can you see my desktop
Yes,
screen?
sir. We can see your screen.
Okay,
Sir,
perfect.
we can.
Okay. So we will see release procedure for purchase order. That's also one of the most important topic. Okay, so release procedure for purchase order we will see. So as we have seen in purchase requisition, release procedure for purchase requisition, we can't create a purchase order or request for quotation with respect to PR until and unless that is not released by the concerned authorities or higher authorities. That's a release procedure. So in the case of PO, we can't release we can't create a goods receipt and invoice verification until and unless we will not release that PO by just using T code ME29N. So if we just want to convert any PO to goods receipt or invoice verification, that must be released first. So I didn't explain that goods receipt. Like what's a goods receipt? Like whenever we just required some material, we just create a PO. We just send the PO to that vendor or supplier. Vendor and supplier just comes with the goods. So he just comes with the goods in our company's premises. And at that time, we just post a document called goods receipt. We just do a GR posting by just using T code MIGO. So by just using T code MIGO, we just do goods receipt. So in release strategy, from PO to goods receipt is not possible until and unless that PO is not released by higher authorities. Okay, so let me let me take a client requirement first. So like we have seen for purchase requisition, it can be done with classification as well as without classification. Release procedure can be conducted with classification as well as without classification. But this PO can be done only with classification, right? That only can be done with classification. So we can only release that at header level. So we will see that what is header level, what is item level release. That's also interview question. So separately, I will explain that also. So now let me do what? Let me write down client's requirement. So let me take a notepad. So in last session, what we have seen, We just seen for a single value. We didn't seen for a multiple value. In this case, we will also see for multiple value. Like single value, what does I mean? Like if you remember last session, we just took single plant, KL01. Multiple plants also we can take, like KL01, KL02, KL03. Like a company could have 4 or 5 plants. We can take 4 or 5 plants. But multiple purchasing group also we can take. Like here, only one purchasing group is there. We can also take multiple purchasing group like 001, 002, 003. For example, multiple purchasing group we are taking like that. And document type also we can take multiple. So multiple values also we can consider. Okay. So let me open a new tab here and let me write down client's requirement here. Client requirements. So in client requirement, let me take like client just want for plant KL01. Let me take multiple plants here, multiple values. For plant KL01 and KL02, for purchasing group, 001, 002, 003, okay, 004 and 005. For all these purchasing group, for both of these plant, for document type, let me take document type DNB. Which document type I have configured at the time of configuration of PO? Let me check. So let me go to ME21N and here let me check document types. So these all are document types and B is standard document type for PO. So I guess I have configured this DNB, domestic procurement. So let me take DNB as a document type. Okay. And this is a client requirement like for plant KL01 and KL02 for these purchase groups, for all these purchase groups, for that, for document type DNB, if PO value, if PO value is between 0 to 50,000, then it must be approved by plant like supervisor and manager, supervisor, manager and senior manager. Let me take supervisor, manager and senior manager. But if PO value is between 50,000 to 1 lakh, it must be approved by manager, senior manager and chief manager. And if PO value is more than 1 lakh, that is more than 1 lakh, it must be approved by senior manager, chief manager and plant head. So this is the client's requirement. These all are the client requirement. So how we can fulfill that? How we can fulfill that in that release strategy or release procedure of PO? We will see that. Okay. So the procedure is same like we just did for that purchase requisition. Procedure will be exactly same. Okay. So we will do that. So let me open notes also. Yeah. So if you see like MM consultant has to configure in SPRO as per the client requirement. Whatever client requirement is there, MM consultant have to configure that in SPRO. So as we have seen, as we just took these requirement, like that requirement can be there. Okay. Okay. So these are the client requirements. So we have to fulfill these requirements. We have to fulfill these requirements. So how we are going to fulfill that in SPRO and backend? Okay. So we will follow same path as we have done in PR, release strategy for PR. But here, communication structure is CEKKO. This is an interview question. In case of a PR, communication structure was CEBAN, but here, communication structure is CEKKO. For PO, communication structure is CEKKO. Okay, or you can say the table name is CEKKO. Okay, so communication structure is CEKKO, but in case of a PR, that was CEBAN. Okay, this is also an interview question. Like, what is the communication structure or table name for PO or release strategy? So this is CEKKO, right? So here also we will follow these steps as we have done in PR. Like, we are going to create the characteristics, then we are going to create a class, and we are going to assign characteristics to the class. As I told you, a thumb rule in last class also. Whenever you create something, and just assign the first one to the second one to the third one to the fourth one, like that. So first we are going to create a characteristics, then we are going to create a class, and we are going to assign our characteristics to our class. Then we are going to create a release group, and we are going to assign our class to our release group. Then we are going to create a release code, and we are going to assign our release group to that release codes, like that. Okay. Then we are going to check the release indicator. No need to delete that. Then we are going to create a new release strategy, and then we are going to assign an object in CL24N, same as we have did in release procedure for PR in last session. Then we are going to create PO, and we will do a GR, and we will check like if it's possible or not, like to post a GR is possible or not. What is GR? As I told you, I will explain that in detail, but let me tell you right now because this is required in that. So what is GR? I told you, like, whenever a company just requires some material or service, or they just want to purchase anything, they just create a PO. They just send to a supplier, and you have created so many POs. So supplier just send the goods. Whatever we have purchased, supplier will send the goods. Once like inbound truck just come to our company's premises and we just receive those goods, we just do unloading. And at the time of unloading, we just post a document called as goods received document, GR posting document, by just using T code MIGO. Okay, let me show you that also because it's required. But in details, I will explain at the time of inventory management. So simply whatever PO is created now, let me use that PO. So let me go to ME21N, my purchase order. These all are my purchase order. Let me take any of this. Let me copy this. Or else what I can do, I can just create a one fresh PO. It's fine. Let me create. PO is created. How we just do a goods received? Just copy this PO number. Just use T code MIGO. MIGO or MIGO, whatever you say. Just use T code MIGO. Just paste your PO number here. Hit enter. Okay. Just click on item OK. Give your storage location here. As simple as that. Just check it. Okay, this error is coming. Posting only possible in period this, that we can resolve by just using T code MMPV. If you remember, in initial class also, like once we just created enterprise structure. After that, we were just checking a global company code global data. At that time also, I told you how to resolve that error in MMPV. If you remember, I don't know you remember or not, but in MMPV, we used to resolve this posting period error. But in real time, it's done by FICO consultant, FI consultant. But here we are going to do that by just using T code MMPV. Okay. And here we need to mention our company code. Simply just give your physical year, like current year, current month, current period is February, so 02, and physical year is 2025. Okay, and just click on execute. So you can see here company code is converted. That means it's resolved. If I check in MMRV, my posting period, my current posting period, I can just check by just using this T code MMRV. Just use company code KRIP, and from here you can see current period February 2025, previous period January 2025. So now this error will be resolved. Check and post. Missing connection of material is, it's a material ledger error. Okay, so the point is, we will discuss that error later on. But the point is, here we will not able to post a goods receipt until and unless that PO is not released by the higher authority. So we are learning here right now release strategy. I will explain all that errors and all these things, that inventory management, goods receipt and all on like I will explain in details later on. But right now, just see here the point is like we will not able to create a goods receipt, we will not able to post a goods receipt GR document until and unless this is not approved by the higher authority. If you remember, for PR also, we will not able to create a PO with respect to PR or R. We were like we were not able to create a PO with respect to PR, or we were not able to create a RFQ with respect to PR, purchase requisition, until and unless that PR was not resolved. If you have practice release strategy for PR, then you are getting whatever I'm saying. Okay, same like that, I will not able to move forward, or I will not able to do a goods receipt until and unless I will not like approved, like that PO is not approved by the higher authorities. So that's the point here. So let's just come back to here. So we will see step by step. So first first is create characteristics. Create characteristics. Okay. So we will just go in SPRO and we will do that as we have done for purchase requisition. Same we will go in SPRO. We will go to IMG implementation guide, and then we will go to MM material management node. Here it is. Go to purchasing, go to purchase order node, and go to release procedure here. So you can see here release procedure. Release procedure for purchase order. Here it is. Just go to here. Just execute in edit characteristics. Just go here, and here we will create a characteristics as we have created for purchase requisition. So let me take PO underscore characteristics underscore 01. Let me take so how many characteristics I need to create here? So anyone can tell me how many characteristics I need to create here? Mr. Mir, can you answer that?
5.
Why 5?
Because of purchase groups are 5, sir.
No, it's not correct. Mr. Mir, can you answer that?
No, sir.
Gaurav, can you answer that? How many characteristics I need to create here? If you practice PR, then you can answer.
No, sir.
Okay. Have you guys practiced PR, release strategy for PR? I guess no. If you have practiced that, you can answer that. So how many characteristics I need to create? So I need to create a characteristics, like you can see, one characteristics I need to create for plant, one characteristics I need to create for purchase group, one characteristics I need to create for document type, and one characteristics I need to create for value, PO value. So total 4 characteristics I need to create. Okay. For plant, I need to create a separate characteristics as I created in purchase requisition, in release strategy for purchase requisition also. I created whatever characteristics we are taking here, na, that number of characteristics we need to create. So for plant, I am creating PO underscore plant underscore 01. For purchase group, I am creating PO underscore PR group underscore 01. For document type, let me take PO underscore DT underscore 01. For value, let me take PO. You can take anything. It's not like you need to take underscore and this and that. You can take anything, but it must be a unique value. So PO underscore, for value, I'm taking PO underscore VL underscore 01. Okay. So these 4 characteristics I'm going to create one by one. So let me create this
One
first.
thing, sir, if we create the same characteristics in our company, the system will accept. Then you have created here. It will not conflict.
No, if like I will take the same, like whatever I'm taking PO underscore plant underscore 01. If you will try to take the same, you will not able to do that.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
it must be unique. It must be unique. Otherwise, you can take anything. But it must be unique. Okay.
But this is because of this practice server. In normal circumstances, it will always be new.
Yeah, always be new, na, because so many release strategy will not be there, na. Here I am
Yes,
creating
yes,
one,
yes.
you are creating one, like Gaurav
Sure.
is going to create one. Okay, Virendra is going to create one. So in the real time, it's not like that. As for the client, we are creating, na? So hardly some
Okay.
release strategies we are creating.
Right.
So let me take a characteristic here for plant. Let me click on create description. Let me take this same. And here I will select multiple value. Why I'm selecting multiple value? Simple reason is there because so that I can take a multiple selection. Like in last class, I have explained by just taking single value. At that time, I was able to take only single plant, but once I select a multiple values, I will able to take multiple plants here, right? So just select multiple value checkbox here and then just proceed. So just go to additional data tab and here we need to give a table name. So what's a table name? CEKKO. For PO, it's CEKKO. But for PR, it's CEBEN. CEBAN for purchase requisition. For purchase order, table name or communication structure is CEKKO. Field name. So field name we will check in SE12. So just use T code SE12 and from here we can see the field name. So here we need to give a table name CEKKO. Hit enter. Display. So here we can see field name. So I just want to see for plant. So just check for plant here. This is for company code. Here it is. WEKRS. Just copy this. Just paste it here. Hit enter. Yes. Save it. Okay. So this PO is created. This PO, this characteristic is created. This particular characteristics is created, not PO characteristic. So this characteristics is created. Now we are going to create this characteristics also. This is for purchasing group. So let me copy this and let me take this to here. So hit enter. You can take multiple value here. So in the case of PR also, like in last session we have discussed release strategy for PR. For PR also we can select multiple values. I just took an example, I just took a case of a single value. In PR also you can select multiple values. Okay, you can try and you can practice that also. Just take a multiple values in PR also. Release strategy for PR. Okay, but here in PO, in PR I just took a very simple case. In PO I'm taking a little bit complicated case. Okay, but you can also take that multiple value selection in PR also, that I'm saying. Just go to additional data, just copy this, table name same CEKKO, but field name is, let me check in SE12 for purchase group. So from here you can see short description. So purchase group, here it is, EKGRP, right? Hit enter, yes, and save it. Same like that, I will create for document type. Hit, just click on create, give that same description, select multiple values here, hit enter, okay, and go to additional data tab. Here we will go our table name and field name for document type we will check in SE12. So for document type, here it is. Order type of document type, both are same.
Field of type DATS.
Sorry.
There is one in the
These
below
are
field of type
DATS.
DATS.
No. It's not a field of a type. It's a purchasing order type. This is order type. Document type
Okay.
is order type. Okay, so we are just taking BSART. Just copy and paste, hit enter. Yes. And just save it. It's also done. Same we will do for value also. Click on create. Select multiple values, because here also we just want to select multiple values. Go to additional data tab, and here you can give the description also. Just go to additional data tab. Give your table name, field name. So field name I will give from here. So for PO value, just check from here. Insert description, PO value. Here you can see total net order value. Copy this and just paste it here. Hit enter. Yes. And here you can see you need to select this multiple value and intervals allowed checkbox. So why we are selecting this interval allowed? So that all intervals will be allowed. Like I'm taking like 50,000 to 1 lakh. This is an interval. So that must be allowed. So just select this checkbox, and currency, whatever currency you just gave, just mention that currency and hit enter. Just save it. So this is also done. Now first step is completed. Now next step is we are going to create a class, same as we have done in purchase requisition. So next step is step 02 is create a class. So we'll go in SPRO again. Go to SPRO, go to IMG. Okay. And just go to material management node. Go to purchasing. And here go to purchase order. So you can see purchase order here. Here it is. And just go to release strategy.
Release procedure is
Yeah,
there.
here it is. Release procedure for purchase order. So just go to edit class, and here we are creating class. So class, let me take class underscore PO underscore 0. You can take class underscore PO underscore 02 or anything you can take. So let me take this. And class type is 032 for release strategy. 032. Here it is. Create. And we will just mention here description, and just go to characteristic tab, and here we need to assign our characteristics. So these all are our characteristics. So let me copy this and hit enter and save it. This is also done. right? Now, next step is we are going to create a release group. So next step is create release group. Release create release group. So we are going to create a release group. Simply we will just go to this tab, define release procedure for purchase order. So just go, and here you can see release group, release codes, release indicator, and release strategy. So what I'm going to do, if already it's available, let me delete it first. So let me delete release strategy. So from in reverse, we just delete whatever we just want to delete. So just delete first release strategy, select it and delete it and save it. If you will not save, it will not delete it. Just save it. Go back. Release indicator. Never ever delete release indicators. Just check release indicator is there or not, but never ever delete. Never even touch that. Okay, otherwise it will not work. Go to release codes, delete all release codes. Select all from here, delete and save it. Go to release group, select and delete. Right? Now I'm going to create first release group. So I will just go here, go to new entries. I'm going to create a release group R1, let's suppose, and let me assign my class to it. So my class is this one. Hit enter and save it. Okay. Now we will create release codes. So codes are uh, codes like manager. For manager, MG is a code. For senior manager, SM is a code. So like that we are going to create. So what's the client requirement? As per that we are going to create. So SV is for supervisor, then manager, then senior manager, chief manager, and plant head. So these all are required. So let me take SV is for senior manager, but let me assign group release group to my code. So SV is for supervisor. Let me assign R1 again and manager R1, senior manager R1. I'm assigning that release group. Okay. Chief manager R1, plant head, I guess. Senior manager, chief manager, now plant head. So PH, let me take. Okay. Hit enter and save it. Yes, it's also done. Now, next step is we are going to create a release strategy. So in release strategy, we will create how many release strategy we need to create here? We need to create 3 release strategy. Why? First release strategy for this, second release strategy for this, third release strategy for PO value greater than 1 lakh. So these 3 release strategies we have to like create, and we have to take these like plant and purchasing group, like that must be triggered for these documents, like for these plant, these purchasing group, and these document type. So let me create one by one. So my release group is R1. Release strategy, let me take S1. So let me take strategy 01. Okay. And this is for in between 0 to 50,000 value. So release codes for 0 to 50,000, client just wants senior supervisor, manager, and senior manager. So let me take in hierarchy, supervisor, then manager, and then senior manager. Hit enter, save it. After every step, just save it. Go to release prerequisite. Just make a diagonal from here and just select these below one. Continue and save it. Yes. Go to release status. All must be blocked except the last one. Last one must be released. Then it's fine. Continue and save it. After every step, just save it. Go to classification. Plant. What's the plant should be there? KL01, KL02. These two plants must be there. So what I need to do? I need to select a multiple selection. So I will just go here and I will give multiple selection here. So give KL01, hit enter. KL02, hit enter. Okay. Same I will go with the purchasing group because client requirement is for 001, 002, 003, 004, 005. 001, hit enter, 002, hit enter, 003, hit enter, 004, hit enter, 005, hit enter. Okay. Order type, I am configuring that for DNB order type. So hit enter, yes. Total net order value. So let me take from 0 to 50,000. But you will see, I will face one error here. I'm just taking 0 to 50,000. Once I hit enter, this error is coming. Plus, minus, like this sign are not allowed. Plus and minus sign are not allowed. So can anyone tell me what's the error and how can resolve? I can resolve that. Mr. Mir
Greater
and
than
Gaurav.
sign you can put. Greater than
No,
sign
no,
or
no,
less
no, no,
than
no,
sign.
no, 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 no. This is not the correct answer for that. Anyone else? Guys, anyone else? Okay, let me tell you. Like its system is taking that as a minus here. So what I need to do, I just need to put a space here. As simple as that. Intentionally I'm doing so that you don't make this mistake. So just have a space, then only it will be considered as a hyphen. Otherwise, it's considered as a minus sign. Now it's perfect. 0 to 50,000 USD. Go back and save it. Then go to release simulation. Okay. Go to simulate release. Just double click on this. Already affected. Double click on this. Already affected. Double click on this. Already affected. That means it will work perfectly fine. Close it. Yes. And save it. Okay. Now this is done. Now next step is we are going to assign the object by just using T code CL24N. Right now I'm just creating this first strategy and I'm testing this first strategy. Then only I will check another strategies. Okay, it's going to work or not. So let me go to CL24N. This is the next step. All these steps I didn't written here. Like step third was create release codes, then release strategy. So I didn't mention here. Let me mention. So fourth step is step 4 is create release codes. Create release codes. Next step is create release indicator, or you can say check release indicators. Step 6 is create release strategy. The next step is step 7 is assign the object. So we are going to assign the object in T code CL24M. Okay. So we will just assign that by just using T code CL24M. So here we just need to mention our class. So what's our class? So our class is this one. This is our class. Hit enter. Now you can see here for this class, these two plants are assigned, these purchasing groups are assigned, and this is the order type DNP and total net order value this. So if you want to make any changes here, you can also do that. Just save it. It's done. Okay. Now what I will do, I will just test this in ME21M. Let me take any vendor, any supplier, but document type as DNB. Let me take any material like 100 quantity and net price. Let me take 10. Plant storage location. Check. Now message assigned during check. You can see release strategy is triggered in header. So you can see supervisor, manager, and senior manager. But first it must be released by supervisor, then only manager can release, then only senior manager can release. So it's triggering, right? So same what I will do, same strategy I will create like S2 and S3. Okay, like this is S1 strategy, I can say strategy S1. Strategy S1 I can say, then strategy S2. Strategy S3. Okay. So if I just test this one also, I just save it, this PO, and if I will try to create, if I will try to post goods received against this purchase order, system will not allow me. Let me try. May go.
It will allow you to make PO, but it will not allow you to make GR.
Exactly. Next document it will not allow. Okay.
Okay.
Because PO only need to be released, na? PR only need to be released. Okay. Without creating, how it can be
Yes.
released? Okay. Now see. Purchasing document not yet released. I will not able to post GR, goods receipt. I will not able to post goods receipt document by just using T code MIGO. So here you can see purchasing document not yet released, right? Same I can do for strategy 2 and strategy 3, like from 50,000 to 1 lakh value and for more than 1 lakh value. So let me go to material management. Let me go to purchasing. Let me go to purchase order. Just go to release strategy. Here you can see release procedure for purchase order. And here go to define release procedure for purchase order. So here go to release strategy. Go to new entry. Give R1. Strategy S1, S2. Let me give strategy 02 from 50,000 to 100,000. And in that case, who will be approver? Approver will be manager, senior manager, and chief manager. So let me take manager, senior manager, chief manager. Hit enter, go to release prerequisite, select all these three, continue, save it, go to release status, right? It must be block and released, continue, save it, yes, go to classification tab and here just give your values. So KL01, KL02, any plant I will take, it will work. Purchasing group, multiple selection, 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, hit enter. Same for order type, DNB, order value 50,000 to 1 lakh. So 50,000 space hyphen 1 lakh. Okay, so who doesn't understand thousand and lakh? Like they can think like 500,000 to 100,000. Okay, so it's between 500,000 to 100,000 USD. If the order value will be that, then this strategy will be triggered. Go back, save it. Same I will do for strategy third, R1, S3, strategy 3 for greater than 1 lakh or 100,000 I can say. So here it will be senior manager, chief manager and plant head. Senior manager, chief manager, plant head. Okay, hit enter, save it, go to release prerequisite, select these three checkbox, continue, save it, go to release status. That must be block and release, continue, save it. After every step, just save it. Go to classification, give here multiple selection, KL01, KL02, hit enter, purchasing group 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, hit enter, save it, order type DNB, order value greater than 1 lakh. So let me give Okay, so greater than 1 lakh. Okay, go back and save it. Now let me go back. 3 strategies I have created. Strategy 1, strategy 2, strategy 3 that I have created. Now I will go to CL24 and CL24 and to assign the object. This is my class, hit enter. Let me go to second strategy S2. Let me check. So these are correct. Yes, save it. Go back. CL24 and hit enter. Go to this, double click on this. Okay. And this is also correct. Yeah, it's also correct. Just save it. It's saved. Now we will just create a purchase order, a fast purchase order by just using T code ME21 and make sure document must be DNB. If you will take NB, it will not work. Okay, so whatever we have at the time of configuration, whatever document type we have taken, that same document type, if we will take that, then only it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay, material, quantity, net price, plant, storage location. Let me check. So this is triggering because the value is less than 50,000. Now let me do one thing. Let me, if I increase, if I will take 1,000, so it will become 15,000, still less than 50,000. But if I will take 4,000 or 5,000, then let me check. Just see. Now manager, senior manager, chief manager, automatically that's triggered. Once I was taking up to 1,000, it was coming like supervisor, manager, and senior manager. Once I took the value of more than 50,000, automatically manager, senior manager, and chief manager coming. If I will take a value of more than 1 lakh, then see what will happen. Automatically senior manager, chief manager, and plant head is triggered. That means this document, this PO document must be released by them. Okay, senior manager, chief manager, and plant head. So let me save it. It's created. Let me paste it in Notepad. Create PO. Step 08 is create PO. T code is ME21 and this is my PO number. Okay, and next step is release PO. Otherwise, we will not able to post a GR. So step 9 is release PO by using T code ME29. So just use T code ME29 and hit enter. Just go to other purchase order. Give your purchase order number here. hit enter, and save it. So what we need to do, just go to release strategy. Okay, and here you can see release is possible, but right now I can't release. So what I need to do, from here I need to change this from display to change mode. So once it will be converted to change mode, now it's in a change mode. Once I will double click here, it's released. Once I double click, it's released. Once I double click, it's released. Okay, from here also you can see release affected for PH, release affected for CM, release affected for senior manager. Just save it. So this PO is created. Now if I will try to post a GR, I will able to do that. Just use T code Migo to check. In next session, I will tell you how to release resolve that error, whatever is coming. Check storage location, item OK. This checkbox must be selected, item OK. Give your storage location and check and post. So now see, system is allowing me to create that document. Okay, that release strategy error is not coming, like that document must be released. So these type of error is coming, like it's logged by me itself. So what I will do, I will just close that. Now let me check. Okay, so that is a material ledger error that we will see in next session how to resolve that. Okay, but this is completed. Like from here, the goods receipt document will be posted, and we will able to do that. So this is how that release procedure for PO and PR works. So now you can do a practice on that. Okay, let me send notes also. Okay, if you have any question, any doubt, you guys can ask. Okay, if not, you can just tell me and then we will wrap up.
No problem, sir. We'll just have to practice it again and again.
Yeah, exactly. So just practice and let me know in next session. And what's your assignment? Just complete that release strategy at least 2 to 3 times. Just practice at least. Okay. So once you
Okay, sir.
need to practice with the help of lecture, then next time just practice with the help of notes. Then next time just practice without using even notes and lecture. And then next time if you will do, like your speed will automatically increase, right?
Yes, sir.
So like that you can do a practice and just send your assignments also. Okay. Okay, so we are going to wrap up. Today's class is slightly a longer one, okay, because the concept is like a longer one. So in next session we will see that errors, how to resolve that, and then we will see inventory management. This is also one of the most important topic, so that we will see. Okay. Okay, Yatish, Gaurav, and Mir. So we are going to wrap up here.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.